I know it's been a long time since I seen a video or whatever, but one of the main reasons why I'm saying this is because, um, like I said, it's just getting over the past and healing for one. Then number two is just like, I had a dream because what I've been doing is going into my energy, looking up certain business adventures and stuff again, trying to budget out certain things. And I got several other videos I made, but I want to send this one. Mainly the other videos are just touching bases on the financial discipline of us to merge their paradigm. But what I'm seeing is that um, you're going through it somewhat when it comes down to certain things in your life that you just don't know how to change or you don't want to change. So, having said that, is this factor here. Last night, what I've been doing is just I wish these kids would be still, or basically with certain aspects of myself, like being detached, healing some kind of trauma. Like I don't even know. It just could be life. It could be is and it's somebody else to be straight stuff. And she okay. And just me trying to figure that part out and rebalance myself and shift myself. Like it's hard to explain because you're not me. So it's like to be self-sustained, start a business, do this in my circumstances. It's like it's not difficult, but I wouldn't say it's gonna be easy as well. Will you stop all the wine in there? Go no. Get on them bubbles up. Well, no, because they're gonna fight. Come on. Aria, don't you see me recording something? Why are you extra loud right now? Go on upstairs and play or something. I got cookies in my machine. There's some cookies. Get down, come record something. They keep talking about some cookies, and y'all know ain't no cookies in there. Y'all ate them last night. Go on over there, Keith. Go play with some paint or something. Go paint. Bye. Well, sit down and watch TV and leave me alone, Keith. But I guess just finally coming out of your stuff and me rebalancing mine is what I'm trying to say. Is several factors where I'm understanding some dreams, some new dreams, some personal dreams that I had put to the side to deal with. Trying to find that balance and understanding with you and reiterating all these changes because I have very high goals for myself. But like you said, it's a creativity block or something. It's really not even deep. Like I don't mastered it this week. Like all the work I've been putting in this week alone. Oof. It's just the money is everything. And they're saying about the child support situation, like with my money being a certain way, you go on a budget, on about this and that. They can still say that these things are gifts, stuff like that. Like, I understand that you need love. I understand that other aspects of your life will be damaged. And see, that's what I would understand certain things. Like three major points: financial discipline. We need a financial thing to go down as co-parents. And if that gets out of balance while I'm healing, because he ain't paying attention. And then I'm looking at these cars, it's like you ain't learned your lesson. I'm like, exactly. Because you 7 years you ain't learned your lesson. And see, this is the lesson. You fall in love quick. I do too. What it is, you have to pace yourself that when you fall in love, the other balance, your other aspects of your life don't fall out of it. You know what I'm saying? Fall out of alignment with it. Make sure you're not pursuing love harder than you pursuing anything else. And that's a form of borderline personality disorder, can't be alone, this and that. And see, even me being single now, healing my traumas and getting back into my stuff, I understand that it really wasn't my trauma, quote unquote, is like healing and balancing out. But the other aspects, the more I go into my hermit phase now, and I got that understanding with you to get you to understand like how you just bring your trauma paradigm here, is going to play out again. If you're not careful with somebody else, you're gonna get set back, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and just do what I can do with the abandonment warrant, because we both traumatized. We know that, but at the end of the day, it's like if you're not healing and you going out there with multiple other people, you're gonna bring they damage, or you're gonna damage them. You in the same paradigm, your community, right there affects your whole paradigm. And I kept telling you, move out of the way, move to another state, move to another city, like because a lot of this stuff repeats out even outside of the dynamics of and the demographics of Athens anyway, because more people are being drained by the same paradigm. And once that happened with certain people, people want that go get a type of relationship, but you got to go through your own shit. You got to go through your own bags. You got to your financial discipline. You gotta have this and that. You are what you don't have. You most likely going to trade, but you can't expect yourself to be 100 too, because they got their own stuff to deal with. And see, so I'm looking at this friend thing like, okay, if you gonna start back to ghosting again, like you fall hard, it's exciting, everything's smoothed out, you ain't got no problem with exes, this and that, blah blah blah, and you put this time in, you start going back to ghosting phase and shit because you got this fear of abandonment or whatever, or you realizing that you like your space and this motherfucker fall in love with you again, you gonna start blaming her. No, bro. No. You need to be 100. Don't matter what a woman went through, man went through, whatever sexual paradigm you may be on. I ain't knocking you. I ain't judging you. I don't care. I'm just simply saying, um, stop going around blaming for. I mean, you can free will, but what's the point? You gonna end up right back. Somebody got them being bitter, resentful of you, and getting their revenge out and this and that. And I'm saying all this in the cards. It's like, well, he on some sexual lust stuff, this and that, blah blah blah. Hinduism. You know what Hinduism is? Not Hinduism as the religion. Hinduism, excuse me, is when you lustful for just sex and um, a paradigm where one night stands, rollless, this and that, ain't trying to date, ain't trying to be compatible, ain't trying to strengthen the relationship, ain't trying to strengthen the friendship, ain't trying to strengthen the bond, ain't trying to like so just pure sex. Bliss. That's all good and gravy. But the ghosting fell. When you know a woman got feelings for you. And you be like, well, I don't want that with you. You keep getting Queen of Cups in your paradigms. Whatever that you're doing, which is the hangman reversed, you jumping in impulsively. It, it don't have a direction. It don't have a direction for what you want to be committed to. It becomes all this confusion shit. And when you got a woman that love you and a whole bunch of confusing ass direction of where the fuck is supposed to go, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get a Queen of Wands reverse. She's gonna tell all your damn bitch. She's gonna get mad. She's gonna get fired. That temper gonna show up. You're gonna get a Queen of Swords reverse. She can be the most intelligent woman, but she mad. She finna call you, finna text you. Y'all ain't gonna be on the same page. This and that, blah blah. Or you're gonna get an Empress reverse, which is an unplanned pregnancy again, and you know what happens with it. Then it's gonna be that Page of Swords reversed. Them documents from the government system, and y'all not being on the same page. You not giving a damn about her feelings. She ain't gonna give a damn about yours. And Emperor, Emperor's reverse keep coming up in your paradigm. And this one, like, you headed for another unplanned motherfucking pregnancy. And I don't know what the hell. So when me seeing stuff like that, and I got 2 kids, a pending paradigm, this need. And I'm watching this hangman reverse where you still on this. That ain't what it is. That ain't what it is. I don't want this to it. I'm just gonna jump in, and it's just gonna be gravy, and I'm gonna rush in it, and I'm gonna have sex, and it's gonna be real fun and highly attractive, and this and that, and as long as it runs smooth and the sex runs smooth, okay. Okay, let me go and get my money then. And I'm not on no billionaire stuff. I'm not on nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? Let me get my money then. Because at the end of the damn day, I was looking at you too. If I keep sitting, because I also see in paradigm, you like, okay, I got my bliss on. I can just do it like this. I ain't gotta go to work. I just sit here and just chill. I ain't gotta be, doing all this and blah, blah, but you still in the sexual energy. And you somewhat want to discipline it. Where you want things to run smooth with me. You got drill out there. You got 2 kids over here, pending an abandonment warrant, 2 birth certificates signed, and your sexual discipline on this Emperor's reverse done came up like so many goddamn times. And I'm looking at it like, let me go get my damn mom. Baby mamas, bro. I don't like, if I don't get it, she get it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get it, if I don't get to it before she get to it, before your paradigm created. Cause that's another reason why I was trying to get you to understand. If I don't allow myself to get what these kids need for themselves through you. You go out there, you get another paradigm. Who say that a chick won't set you up? You get another job, get a better job, something like that, and be pregnant just to get some money out your ass. And then you somebody give a young girl, oh baby, you need to know the game of the young girls now. Older women that been through shit like that, they telling them young girls out the real. Get you a nigga with a job. Get you a nigga with a car. Get you a nigga with some ambition. And if the nigga leave you, get your money. Fuck them feelings. You gonna have to play. You gonna have to get with a real dumb motherfucker. And I'm sorry for saying it, but you gotta be with a real dumb young girl who don't know no damn. You talking about 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you said that to me, I was laughing because I'm looking at like younger dude. It's a lot of young girls out here hip to the game. You in the perfect paradigm, the perfect one to play all these stupid games with. Like seriously, you are. It's a lot of them gonna fall for you. But at the end of the day, it's some men out there, it's some women out there telling them to get their money, and they gonna do just that. See what y'all, some men fail to realize. Oh, white supremacists did, white supremacists did. Yeah, some white supremacists out there. Oh, these black women just want to pull a man on child support. Oh, wait a minute, baby. If you ain't aware of your surroundings, and your paradigms, and yourself, and how it all work in the first place, knowing that this damn system was systematic against the black men and all it, how you out there having unprotected sex and relations, sexual relations without any kind of discipline in the first place? There's no accountability there somewhere. So okay, your lack of accountability is exactly what the fuck they make you pay for. So when you do become accountable, you gotta go address your things as such, and go ahead and do what you need to do as such to make that stuff balance out. So um the thing is, it becomes this thing where y'all don't pay attention to the women and the men and what's being said out there on a discipline level. Women find it out hard ways too. Um, but the thing is there's no game out there. The game is you. So when you have that certain kind of discipline and you know what steps you're trying to take, and the paradigm has shifted so hard outside financially, um, dating wise, sexual wise, that you can't keep up with all this stuff. The only thing we can do is just get ourselves in the balance and go out there and try to live a happy life. Whatever makes you happy is your soul. Well, except for the point where if you're hurting and you know you're hurting yourself, that's not good for you. So, um, with that said, men are hurting, and I know they are. But women who looking at men clash with themselves and clash with the paradigm is understanding the hurt. You got some women, just like some young girls, that gonna sympathize with you. See, I was a sympathizer, not anymore though, because I can only sympathize so long with a certain paradigm shift, and there's multiple of them out there. Like the same thing with a realm and all that. It's like some black men are stuck, and I get why they stuck, because once they had that one baby, or them two babies, or them three babies, they ain't got no other choice but to go into sexual relationships unless they got their jump set, and you don't have it. And that's why I'm looking at it like, okay, now if he do have it, I ain't worried about if you got it or not. But if you do have it, run them pockets. But if you gonna jump into some stuff where it's gonna be a lack of direction and stuff, run them pockets, because it's something about your mentality that creates that. Like I told you at the beginning, you had it, Keith. It's something about you that just drops the ball. And that's because you're learning yourself. And I'm looking at it like, but how can you drop the ball? Like, what kind of confused state of mind? What is it that you need to understand about yourself, or the other person, or the dating paradigm, or the friend with benefit paradigm? I tried to give you so many damn clues for 7 years. And I'm still looking at these cards like he's still on. I'm like, and you don't have how many other possible baby scenarios? It's either a form of selfishness, lack of misguidance, want an unconventional relationship, which is like friend benefits or something like that you just stuck on or something. Or either it's this thing where you just are confused now because you realizing the shifts that has changed out there. And that's what I was trying to get you to understand as well when I was texting you throughout the years. To help you understand as a friend, get yourself in a balance. Stuff is changing so drastically out there. You out there truck driving. I don't know if you're aware you're on the road, this and that, but it's not my place. I spent too much time trying to be that helpful friend, and I feel like it fell on deaf ears. And the only thing I can do is detach. And another reason why I'm having this because I did a little ritual. Actually, it's not even a ritual. The ritual that I'm doing is ritualizing myself to detach, to gain notary within myself, make a peace with myself about doing it for so long. And my energy is clear enough, but I know that I have some psychological things that I need to fix. But psychologically, on the business aspect, my brain was fogging up. I couldn't think straight. I had PTSD from all these shootings around here this week. So I'm trying to balance those two paradigms out and then come back and integrate where I can become more successful at it because I got business ventures that I want to do. CTC is rolling over for another year because I'm gonna merge this with the financial video if I ever load it up. CTC also I may not be able to get a $3,000 lump sum because I haven't made a $2,500 limitation as far as finding a job. They got setback from all this year. You're not keeping the kids. You're not doing this. I'm getting ready to I'm probably gonna have to put Kina into Head Start soon, and then go ahead and put Lyric in and then if with the CTC this year, go ahead and do that. So I'm lining all of that up, making plans, and I'm telling you now, they may count this stuff as gifts. That's the law. So that's on you. When it comes into the abandonment thing, they might not count it as abandonment, but you still may have to do back time child support. With that issue being said, I still gotta send you your two receipts. I don't know if you got a picture of that. And then on top of that, with my energy now, for some reason, my energy with me understanding things about myself, detaching from a lot of drama and texting you and calling you and getting clear vision, looking into these cars, getting advanced into now different aspects and different levels with us because it's so much stuff that you don't say, so much things that you're confused about. You know that you're confused. You know you don't get a direct answer, and that's the only thing that's fucking up your own life. I don't know what it. It's a fear of abandonment, but it's also other things like financial things. Your Queen of Pentacles. I'm not Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles keep coming up because you have this thing where my life may be messed up. I got to pay child support. I ain't gonna be there. I might have to end up being with a friend and or I want to because I'm seeing all these different things. You got like a whole bunch of different options that you're looking at it. And exactly what I've been trying to say. You're not thinking clearly. Now it has to hit you to see that now. And that doesn't mean your life is effed up. When I was coming to the point where I was saying you effed up my life, I was saying because you really wasn't giving me a direct answer. And every time I made a choice, you kept saying it was me. But now I'm looking at it clearly. You are the moon and the moon reverse person in this whole dynamic of the 7 years. And you kept saying it was me, and I kept telling you it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. You trying to blame my PTSD. You trying to blame my triggers. It's not me. I'm very clear in my goals. The only thing that was confusing me was your confusion. And I kept telling you that. And you're going to probably go out there and give it to another person. And psychological damage is Queen of Cups because you are into this hermit reverse. And hermit reverse is a person that sit in the house all goddamn day because they feel like they being they being misunderstood, but it also causes agoraphobia. It causes a form of schizophrenic. It causes a form of hallucination and delusions and shit. And when you're doing that ghosting thing, it also can cause that Queen of Cups going to that when you're not sending a direct answer. And the Moon reverse was right under that Hermit reverse card, which is a cycle energy, and it's right under your personality archetype card. And I'm like, wow, because you're going into this dark night of the soul, spiritual crisis, existential crisis stuff, because you really learning the paradigms and who you are just as well as I am. When I detach from you, I'm going through this dark night of the soul to remember myself from past trauma, past pain, this and that, and be single and figure out what it is I want to do while I'm single. You know what I mean? Not only being celibate, but single. Not being detached, not loving somebody else, not worrying about no friend. I'm talking about single. That's one reason why I was pushing hard to finish up with you, because I wanted to see where I was. I wanted to see where I can be. And here it is. I go to sleep. My energy clear as hell. I don't know why my energy went up being clear. Some reason I go to sleep and you all in my dreams. It was like it was like December. I'm talking about, I'm looking at all these gifts that you want to give me, all this other stuff that you want to give me. You coming in and you walk in the kitchen, the kids playing it like some part of something. Can you get out of that refrigerator? I hear you. And what happened is you go into the kitchen and you call me and you're like, well, what's up with it? And I'm like, what you mean, what's up with it? And you start kissing me. Um, you brushed your lips against me softly on this cheek here and then this cheek. And I almost gave in, and because I'm a lucid dreamer, you know that. I almost gave in, but I was like, then I backed up, and my dream was like, yo, you feel it. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's where I want to be. It's not that I don't want to be in love with you. I don't want to be in love with you when it's unhealthy. What happened in the dream when I backed up, I felt the detachment, and I was like, this what I've been wanting for 7 years, and I know I'm there. So it was like I was sexually attracted to you. And I was like, but at the same time, my mind went no. Like, I felt heart chakra energy, but I didn't feel like I gotta have him for, like, no matter what type energy. And I ain't even talking about sexually. Like, sexually, I was on it, but I'm talking about like I gotta have this man in my life no matter what. He back. I want him. He back. I've been waiting for him to come back. I've been waiting on him to say that because it's really what I have been waiting for. Like, but when I felt it, I was like, that's where it need to be. Because no matter how much I wanted you back, no matter how much I wanted you to come in and just say it and mean it, finally give it a direction. I know that something about you I just don't trust. The trust ain't there. Then it's like, um, I know I still love you somewhat, but it's not. It's a form of love myself more. It's a form of me practicing self love, self discipline, understanding myself, as well as going through this thing while I was texting you and trying to co parent with you, work out issues with you, this and that. So it's like, damn, Kino finally back. He finally gave me the direction. He finally gave me a direct answer, but I don't trust it. And I know he being sincere because I felt the sincerity too. It's like he want to be sincere. He's showing me he want to be sincere. He's sending me a message he want to be sincere. But on my end, it's like so much uncertainty. I know I love him. I know I'm attracted to him, but I gotta love myself so much not to even just want and desire you like that. And that's what it was. That's why I was pushing you away, because I was like, I don't want to desire you with a lack of direction. I can't be your queen of cups, a person that tell you, I want you as my life partners. I want to fill in my life with you. I love you for a long time, baby. Just give me a direct answer. You get what I'm saying? Give me a direct answer. You can't blame a woman for loving you. She gonna feel what she feels. A woman can't blame a man for loving her. He gonna feel what he feels. And people want people to shut people's feelings down all the time. But when the paradigm is unstable, it has no direction. It has no purpose. And if you as a person don't know your purpose, and I know mine, I gave it to myself, and life gives it back. So a person that has not found his or her purpose has no direction even in relationships. If they don't know what their purpose is in life, if they have not found it, their own identity crisis and whatever, they're not going to have a direct intention to manifest something. And I see this magician card come up a lot with you. You finding it. You don't found it. But you still got a subconscious thing somewhere where if you don't keep mastering the key, and it may take a lifetime to master. It may take another lifetime to master. Who knows? Well, I was trying to control this thing with you to get to a place where I can get you to understand you, not me, you, and be direct with you to be direct with me about you. I can give you that. I can sit here and I can text you to the cows come home about how to get there. You gotta do it. You have to do it. And I hope that you do it if I haven't. Because this life is already hard. These paradigms can throw you off. She okay. Cause you know I got some money. And these dating paradigms, especially for black people. If you ever get a chance to and you probably made a fake page and watch my social media anyway, because they've been coming to the cards too. If you ever get a chance to get on my page and you look back about 2, maybe 3 years ago, you can even search. You can even do a search on me talking about friend benefits and dating paradigms. You can literally type my name, Clarissa Ghost, in Facebook and type in relationships or something like that, and most of my posts come up. My page is very public, so um, you'll see that I had a lot to speak on with you. I just couldn't talk to you directly, and it hurt me a lot to not be able to do that with you because of this lack of insight, confusion in yourself, and whatever else it may be. That hurts me, it hurt us, and it hurts you. And it affects the kids too. Because if I can't have a direction with you, and I got to keep making a certain, like you say, you got all the plans. Dude, I have to make plans. You're not giving me direction. You keep saying it is me. I got plans. You just in disagreement with everything that I do with my plans. And I don't understand it either. So I try to put it in your hands. Okay, well, you stand in your power. And then when I gave you that, you still didn't do it. I'm like, what did you? Key. Not you, Key. The other Key. Your direction has to be reined in and by the horns and drove to a certain direction. baby, you gotta take whole food. You, of course, bad. Like, and I seen it coming. I seen it coming because I seen where you were. You was hurt. You was drinking. Well, they say that you was drinking after you left, and you was with Mika around that time. That's why I kept telling you. You should have chose her. You should stay with her. You need to get her commitment. And if you done that, congratulations. If you done it with somebody else, congratulations. Be happy. What I'm saying is that I just didn't want to see you in that pain. I know you had purpose. I saw your purpose. I saw you before you even saw you. I'm just sad that you didn't see you before I saw you. So it's like whatever it is that you want and desire, I hope that you find a direction when your desires in that line up with your life to be smooth. But you have to understand it needs to be smooth with me as well. And that's unconditional love anyway. To bring that process was difficult. And the only thing we got right now is it's justice card reverse, which is the thing with the justice card is a law. And the me calling the cops, you don't kind of forgave me for that, but at the same time, it's like you understand why I had to do it. It's a certain pattern there, and I didn't want to do. I just went to my uncle. My uncle was here yesterday, a Freemason uncle, and I know it's your uncle, mate. and um, and people noticing like the G on his car or whatever, and they looking at me like, "Oh, she a Mason too, yeah, by blood." And I know a lot of my uncles insight gave it to me for a specific reason. It's like when them calls call, I know exactly how they on this shit. Like, Key, stop psychologically confusing women that love you, man. Like, stop it, man. Like, cause you doing it when you do it to them, you're doing it to yourself. And if it's hard for you to gain that type of clarity in yourself because you confused or you scared or you got anxiety about loving somebody else, because I get that part too. I had it with you, and I may have it with somebody else when I do try again. But it's like if you dead confused, Kenan, stop spraying all this stuff. I guess the number one thing, and then you'll learn yourself with that disciplinary thing. And I hope that you don't have to go through it for several years to get that person to understand you. Like not that long, you know what I'm saying? Cause by the time they figure it out and by the time they come clear, it's so much damage and pain from the other side. And that's another thing I was scared of. I'm like, I gotta go through the process of loving you, and you may go out there and then you may fall in love and get yourself cleared out, and then they play you and you get hurt, and then want to run. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like that happens, but I'm looking at it, your psychological state, the body image stuff, this and that, blah blah blah. Us trying to co-parent, it was just too much on me psychologically having to deal with somebody that wanted something with you to balance it out and be able to sit here and temper and be patient with that process. And then I'm like, by the time you start last for if it's really that serious, then why the hell? And you gave her a ring or something. And if you have, then you know what I'm saying, homie, cool. Just stop. When the family all that says Keita looking at me like whatever, I don't know. But she cool. I ain't got no problem with these women around her, man. It was just you. Like I was trying to make it me, and I was like, whatever. When you over song, you just over song. Everything smoothing out with your exes, friends, whatever. You got it right now. Like you seriously got it. Run it. Please run it. But make sure you run it in a healthier way or something time. Cause it's like, bro, cause I even helped you clear all that. And you don't even understand how I did it. You like, well, you went to cussing folks out, you went to go on and yeah, because that's what it needs to be addressed. Women don't like stuff floating in the air around them. You get what I'm saying? It don't matter if you got a custom, the last one out. This one, they don't like that. They don't want to deal with it, especially when you ain't handling like they don't ask you to handle it. Cause they start losing respect for you. The only thing they gonna do is get to the point where they just gonna have to get over it. And you probably looking at it like, well, yo, it's my way or the highway. They're gonna have to get over it anyway. Yo, they gotta get over it. But at the end of the day, it's like the damage still done out there. All them gossip, all that gossip room and this and that, and blah blah. Your reputation follow you. So okay, try it. Please try that one more time. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Because it, like they say, time heal all wounds. But a 7-year wound, that crazy as hell though. Turn it light off. Turn it off. So it's like 7 years of confusion for what? Could have been got to that phase. It was something about a certain dynamic that you just couldn't deal or something. And that's why I kept here's the answer, here's the answer, here's the answer. See it clearly, dude, and make a choice, make a positive choice, make a, if you happy, be happy. But at the end of the day, I'm not happy with the circumstances that you're giving me. Come on. Can I be happy someone? Can I stop being the scapegoat? Can I stop doing it? Because I'm trying to balance that out, that, and get my money. Get my money from you, get my money from that person, get my money from this person, get my money through myself. Dude, if you playing and you confused, you be confused and you play over there. I don't run them pockets, whatever. Do this, whatever. You still gotta run them pockets with them. I ain't finna keep arguing with you about this. Why are you arguing with me? That's all I was saying. Like, okay, since you want to make it a big deal, boom. Let me blow this napalm on your way for a whole year. Sorry, it took a whole year and some months and some change. But other than that, it was just a lot for me to just get you to understand. Keynote. I just killed, boom. You want to keep stabbing at me? I'm going to stab you back because I'm going to give it to you. And when it settle down, I'm going to rush back and fall back and just sit back and be like, okay, you got it now. That what you want? And it's not me being bitter. People see it as being bitter and resentful. And yeah, it's a form of resentment. But when you got a confused person that they give you like the stuff I went through with you, the mentality, the not being clear, and all this goes, and then I'm looking at it like if it's just what he made, it's just his nature. But at the end of the day, like I don't want to deal with it. So what you showing up in my dreams again, like it's like the more I attach to you, the more you show up to me, and my energy ain't feeling you still, and it hurts me, but it's a good thing for me to see because I'm like exactly because if you can't come correct, you might well not come at all, and it's like the correctness could have been corrected a long time ago, and on top of that, it's not. I'm really not that difficult to even get back with. I'm not. I'm really not that difficult. I'm really not. But at the same time, we got to be realistic. And just reverse on that court thing, with this pending abandonment, this and that, blah, blah, is what holding you back. Because you get like, well, I got to stay back. I ain't trying to be with her, be in patriots, boy. I know. Duh. But like this whole, oh, you ain't sex attracted to me, no, duh. It's realism. Of course, you ain't gonna be attracted to somebody that you gotta pay a child for a child with. Of course. And see, that's another reason why dudes realizing going to your Saturn disciplinary energy now. That's all. It's like a bad wake up call. discipline yourself, nigga, or you gonna have to pay for some kids. Boom. Should have been more accountable, nigga. You did. But she should have been more accountable when you put the papers in, nigga. So she gone. You gonna have to pay for the kid. Boom. Uh, you should have been got there knowing what you want with friend benefits and friends and niggas. So you got to boom. It's just like a big ass wake up call. Like, damn, I fucked up. But I wanted baby, and when they beautiful, nigga. That ain't the point. Damn, I fucked up. Yeah, and I'm sitting over here thinking the same thing. Like, damn, I fucked up. I ain't trying to be mad at that nigga, but I got a co-parent with this nigga. He ain't got no clear direct. I gotta sit here put my money into this. Yeah, he got no clear direction with it. And I gotta sit here and gotta listen and don't understand his community and we understand probably so in this from paradigm relationship had to be just on it, because you ain't seeing it clearly. Have you ever listened to Katy Perry song, bro? If you don't understand women and you don't have more relationships than I ever had, more friend benefits than I ever had, you're supposed to be most sexually in tune, more intuitive, what works for you and what don't work for you, to not be in a state of confusion. I don't understand it. But have you ever listened to that Katy Perry song? If you don't understand women in general, or lovers in general, whatever, that if you want to go into that paradigm where you want somebody to love you and respect you, how you gonna have it if you don't learn and respect yourself? And number one, if somebody tell you straight up on it, like she said in that song, make me your Aphrodite, make me your one and only. She ain't telling you to settle down. She just telling you to respect her. Y'all need so confused about commitment and this and that, friends and friend benefits and that. See, that's the bullshit. They'll cause confusion. As long as you respect that person as what? A true friend. You can either friends on her ass or you can become sexual friend with her and get her a clear answer. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. It's just gonna be sex. If we get to that point where it start developing feelings, blah blah, I'm just gonna cut you off. I'm sorry, but I don't have no time for that right now. I gotta get to my money. But see, your focus was on love. You wanted somebody. You went about it the wrong way. You hurt me. You hurt yourself. You hurt other people. But as long as you discipline it for it'll smooth out, kid. Because that woman gave him another thing. Katy Perry was saying the same thing I told you at the beginning. You would know what a goddess pussy was even if you had one, because it really ain't no such thing. It ain't really about the goddess. What you asking about is for a woman to love you, respect you, which means you gotta love and respect herself. So if you want to make that woman your Aphrodite, which is your goddess of love, she gonna fall in love with you. If you want, but she want to be your one and only. You know this. Y'all niggas ain't stupid. But she said, but don't make me your enemy. And I kept telling you that too. Don't make me your enemy, man. And that song came out after we meet. And I was tripping when it came out. I was like, bro.
That's exactly what the fuck I just told you. Cause I know I'm a woman. You don't know nothing about my friend. I know women, kid. Women. Women who are trying to be women. Women who are trying to mature. Women who are trying to like discipline themselves, love themselves, practice self love, self respect. I know that y'all kept looking at, well, she been abused, she got low self esteem. Nigga, I'm working on it. Oh, so you want me to point out all your flaws? Okay, let me. You've been worried about mine. Point out yours. What yours is? What your self esteem is? What your discipline is? What your this is? Why your self esteem low? Why you settling for this? Why you out here running in this paradigm doing all this F when you can have better? You better than it. What I kept telling you, start showing up at my house late at night. You showing that you a footboy. Start doing that football shit. Start doing that what do you say? Conscious pimp shit. Oh, you conscious pimp. You do this right here. I kept telling you, Kino, you showing it, baby. You showing it. You what most women gravitate out there is a hotel. And they ain't talking about no hotel on no PC. They talking about no niggas in the whole phases hotel. They gonna play around, talking about he want a goddess. And a woman that discipline herself to have it, she gonna like carry that man back. And she see it. But what she gonna do? She gonna play that junk out. She gonna wait a little bit. She gonna wait a little bit. Then she gonna get to the point like, nigga, you ain't it. And then it become all these psychological mind games, and you supposed to be a goddess, goddess do. No, you disrespecting yourself, and you disrespecting me. You disrespecting what I'm trying to build with you. Ain't nobody finna waste their time with it. Fuck friend, no fuck friend, relationship. Well, you just ain't got time for that. You just ain't got time for it. It's life. It's precious. What you puffing about? Why you come in there and hold all that? Going back up there with your sister real quick. I'll come back there in a minute. I'm trying to wait on this card to come okay. I'm trying to wait on this card to come on. But at the end of the day, it's like around here, there's a lot of lack of discipline in a lot of areas with certain people in these paradigms out here. That's why I kept trying to tell you people are playing. I was talking about on a global. I was talking about on a global scale and more on the dynamic of our culture. It's a lot of playing. People hurting each other, and they acting like we strong black people and this and that, but we damaged, and then we act like we ain't damaged. Then when somebody get up out the hood and this and that, they coons and they this and that, blah blah. It seems like you delusional somewhere. Like you can have peace without going through all that. Trying to upgrade on your ex type. F them up. You don't left them. What you worry about who the hell they with for? They supposed to be free of beneficial. You supposed to be you supposed to be y'all. Peace and balance and harmony and peace is with it. Period. And I'm so grateful I got there right now. Because like I said, as much as I did want you to just do that. And as much as you might desire to do it. Because this coming having a dream, I mean it's realistic. But I know those energies are out there. Those questions and those feelings are maybe out there. And they showing it to me in a certain dynamic. And I mean I'm talking about angelic energies. Because when you have peace, it's angelic realm. And it gets clear, and your mind get clear, and your soul get clear, and it lines you back up, and you go through an inner transition. It feels like you dying, but you ain't dying. It's like I'm making a transition to do something a different way, so I can line myself up with a new destiny, a new way of living, a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing things. And when you get to that point, and when that's where I'm at, and I know that when you at with this whole thing with this, that's why I kept telling you we got to finish it. It's going to just boom, bro. Cause we gotta do. It's gonna keep repeating. It's gonna damage us. We're gonna get to the point where we're gonna hurt each other more than we meant to because it's been stalling out for years to get to a certain level. Or we just gonna be like, F it. You know what I'm saying? And as much as it hurt to go to, it had to. And I hate that it came out in resentment and arguing because I was like, what is all this for? Like we could have had a peaceful conversation when I got pregnant. See, that's where see, you kept wondering why I'm dwelling on that. Cause I'm like, dude, it could have been peaceful there. It could have been peaceful before then. And that's one reason why all this bad, dude. And with um you not seeing me clearly back then, because the same way I'm talking right now, because you probably like, oh, she don't change a lot. No, I ain't changed. I haven't really changed. This is me back then. I just couldn't talk to you because dude, I talk like this anyways. I can't do it in front of you. And see, that what frustrated me all these years too. I'm like, he don't listen. And then when I started flipping the F out, because like, yeah, I am going through some trauma, but I'm realizing I'm gonna go through more trauma with you because you keep sending me messages, ghosts in this net. I can't reach you. I can't talk to you. So I started treating you like the women that I'm here and treat you. Yeah, I was like, F it. Let me talk to you like they talk to you then. It seems like that what the hell you want. And then you look like, well, I don't really want you to talk like that. Okay, but when I was trying to talk to you nice and intellectually, I couldn't do that with you. 7 years, like I finally get to do it. I even broke down to people when I was in love with you, bro. Like I don't get why I can't have a conversation with dude. Like I had with y'all my platonic. That's how can I love him? Like for that is telling you, keen on working on communication.